Okay, now let's talk about stacking deals in your favor. This is one of those top sales performer tips that I'm going to give you right now. And this is something that's really important because when you're out there and you're doing your job and it's chaos, there's just all this stuff going on, what happens is people typically forget about the art of building value and adding value in on a deal. So I've got a scale right here in front of you. You can see it. You're on one side, the competition's on another. And you got to think about this scale as how your customer is deciding which person they want to go with. They want to go with you or they want to go with the competition. What it comes down to is everyone, just like you, just like a typical consumer, we look at things and say, which one do I get more value in? The one that has the more value, obviously, is weighing the most. And what you do is you stack that value in your corner to basically help yourself win the most, right? The person who has the most value wins at the end of the day. And so working on deals can be emotional because you'll talk to a customer, you'll be building a relationship with them, and you'll be putting a lot into that. And you'll see that you'll get happy ear syndrome. And happy ear syndrome is something that salespeople get, and that's basically when the customer is telling you all the things that you want to hear. Oh yeah, we really like you guys a lot. You'll start feeling like they're gonna go with you. And as a result of you feeling like they're going to go with you and they're going to decide to go with you at the end of the deal, you'll stop putting as much value in as possible. But the top sales performers, they look at it like this. They expect competition to be in there. And they expect competition to be just as eager and great at building a relationship as they are. And so they look at it and they say, you know what? I'm going to win by stacking this deal in my favor, by putting so much value in there, as much as I possibly can, that when the customer eventually looks at me versus the competition, they'll say, wow, there's so much value if I go with Derek that I'm just going to go with them. And you've got to look at it that way. You've got to challenge yourself to say, am I presenting so much of this before I present the proposal? Because after you present the proposal and then they decide to go with the competition, you can't be like, oh wait, I forgot to tell you about all these other things, because they've already made their decision. Stacking the deal in your favor happens before the proposal, because ideally you want to come to that proposal and the customer says, you know what, it's really yours to lose. I mean, you guys are amazing. Just try to keep it within this range and we're going with you. That's the best situation you could possibly go into with a proposal. So here's some different ideas of things you can do to build value. You can offer free samples, demos, trials, tests. You got to get them hooked, right? You can introduce them to your team, everyone that's going to be a part of their support team once they go with you. You can work on building a stronger relationship, having more connections with them. Clearly understand their criteria, be that personal trainer, and they know that if they go with you, you have a better idea of how to help their company get to the next level. You can be prompt and be easy to do business with. You can tell them that you want their business, show appreciation. You can follow up, bring insight, be professional. You can show references of how other people decided to go with you and they made a good choice. You can show your experience. There's so many different things you can do. And I know it, you probably have some ideas of things that you could show, and your company probably has some ideas of things that they can show. So to help you out, I created a little spreadsheet for you, which I call Stack the Deal in My Favor. It's attached to this video. And on this video, you can literally write down on your spreadsheet all the different things that you could do to stack this particular deal that you're working on in your favor. Just get creative. Think about, at the end of the day, when I want the customer to decide me versus them, outside of price, what are all the things that I can stack up in my favor? So when it comes to the scale, it's tipped in your favor, right? So you write that all down on the left-hand side, and then you write down on the right-hand side how you can show it, because you want to prove it to them. It's not, remember, the salespeople of the world before the internet are different than now, because they're educated buyers, and now people are looking for proof. So how can I show all these sort of things are reality? So use that stack the deal in your favor on the next deal that you work on, and make sure that no matter what's going on in your sales world, when things go into your funnel, you've got to be focused and you've got to make sure that they end up being a customer. And the only way you can sleep at night and feel good about what you did is by stacking that deal in your favor.